Welcome back to Ozzie the Cockatoo's channel. I'm your host Amanda, and Ozzie is here with me on the couch today. So today we want to talk about our great weekend in the Great Smoky Mountains, Pigeon Forge pretty much. We don't really go to Gatlinburg a lot, but we still love all the surrounding areas. If this is your first time with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will not miss any of our upcoming adventures with Mr. Ozzie here. So I just wanted to talk to you about this great cabin that we stayed in. Some of you have always asked me questions like, where do you stay? Where do you eat? You want to know what to do and where to stay in the Great Smoky Mountains. So I'm going to start doing a few more reviews, not a ton, but just a few more to give you some ideas. A lot of people are scared of Airbnb. They don't want to use it. They don't want to use Vrbo. But for me, I've never had one issue using either of these websites. So I highly suggest you use Airbnb and understand that all these people are the owners of these cabins. So you are actually communicating and renting from the owners of these cabins, condos, homes. Anything that you rent on there, it's going to be from the owner. So when you contact them, you are contacting the actual owner of these places. And it's so much easier because sometimes there's not a lot of pet friendly to choose from. So what I do is just contact the host. They call the owners the hosts. And you will contact the host and say, like today, I just contacted a host because we're wanting to go up in a couple of weeks to network with some YouTube people we know and do some meetups and things. So I actually contacted her and said, I know it says not pet friendly. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, not pet friendly. Can we still bring our parrot? Explained our situation. And it wasn't 2 minutes. She answered me back with a link to schedule our trip. So this is why I love working with the owners. So our host this weekend was Charles and Jennifer, and they own Bear Bella's Treehouse. That was a hard one to remember. But Bear Bella's Treehouse on Airbnb. I will leave the link in the description box. But definitely check this out if you are a couple of two. And I would say if you have kids, that will probably be fine because there's the pull-out couch. But for a couple, this place was wonderful. This one is actually pet-friendly when you go to book. So you can have your pets there. Ozzie loved this place. He had enough for his privacy. Had a great screened-in porch. He loves to be, you know, anything to do with the outdoors. He could hear the creek. He loved all of that, so this was a great place for Ozzie. But when you go in, as you can see from the video, you have your living room, your kitchen, and then the screened-in porches to your right, and then the deck that you look over the beautiful creek. And then you go back to the left, and that was the master bedroom, bathroom, all connected. And you could close that off with those doors that I showed, the French doors. We love that because it gave Ozzie his privacy. We didn't interrupt him when he needed his 12-hour sleep, and it was just a great setup for us with Ozzie. But with you not even having to worry about a bird sleeping, this would be a great setup for you as well, because if you did have kids with you, you could have your privacy. The kids could be in the living room. There is a TV in the living room and in the bedroom, so that is a great amenity for the cabin. And you also get Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi was wonderful. We never had one issue with the Wi-Fi all weekend. So I would just highly suggest this cabin. There were no negatives to us. When you read the reviews on this cabin, a lot of people complain about it being right on the side of the road. As you hear Ozzie telling his story about the cabin, that he loved it so much. Yeah, are you telling him? But the cabin is right on the side of the road, and you do have to park. Like the cabin is literally on the side of the road. But this didn't bother us at all. Just make sure you only drive one car because that's pretty much what you have room to park. But this is pretty much a cabin for two people or a small family. So you would only have one car anyway. But we did not have an issue with the cabin being right on the side of the road. The traffic didn't bother us. It did not keep us up at night. Can't say enough about this little place. We really enjoyed it, and we hope to book here again. Unfortunately, it was already booked for the dates we're looking for in a couple of weeks, but that's okay. Maybe in July or September sometime when we go back, we can stay at Bear Bella's Treehouse again. And I just want to thank Charles and Jennifer for the great hospitality, being so nice, answering any questions we had within literally a minute. And I also want to say with Airbnb, most of these hosts are wonderful about getting you your itinerary and things maybe 2 days ahead of your booking date. So about 2 days before you, really, Oz? About 2 days before you leave for your trip, they're going to send you your activation code for the locked door and all of this. So whenever you go, you get there, you can open your door, you're good to go. You know, long check-in lines, no having to go to the lobby and check in, then go to your room and then drag everything here and there. None of that. You use that activation code, and then all we had to do was text her and tell her that we were there. So this was great all around. Nothing bad to say about Bearabella's Treehouse. Once again, we thank you for letting us stay in your cabin. We truly enjoyed it, and if you are going to the Pigeon Forge area, I highly suggest Bearabella's Treehouse. Hopefully you're not going at the same time we are, because we would love to book it again, but if you are, that's okay. I just wanted to give them a shout out and let you all know how wonderful this cabin is. So we hope to do a few more reviews. I have some restaurant reviews from this weekend, and then just some footage of us having fun with Ozzie and the Great Smoky Mountains. So those will be coming out soon. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you spending some of your day with Ozzie and me. So let's tell him bye. Say bye, Oz. Okay, he is not interested in telling you bye. So we will see you next time.